It is Easy Eddie from Sea Cruise Sports Show, broadcast, whatever, podcast, vlog, I don't care what you call it. We're talking about the Nebraska Cornhuskers 2019 outlook. I brought a guest in here today with me. It is Flash Jordan from Bring the Juice podcast. He's going to give another view on Nebraska 2019, and I know that there are a lot of Nebraska fans that think they're going to go undefeated and win the college football playoff this year because they have Scott Frost and a sophomore quarterback who is better than Tango Tagovailoa. Just kidding.
Butchered that.
So anyway, let's get right into it. Who's Scott Frost? Well, he is former player and second-year head coach of the Cornhuskers. I just wanted to make a quick point about Nebraska so that you can all calm down a little bit. Last year, 2018, under Scott Frost, Nebraska accomplished a great feat. They had the worst start in 130 years under Scott Frost. Yeah, they did better in the second half, but I don't see them. I don't see them being 6-0 in the first half. Why don't I not talk about it? Why don't you just go back last year and look at how horrible they were in 2018?
They started off really really slow is an understatement.
4-8 is a bad record.
They sucked. 0-6.
4-8 is a bad record. Would you agree?
Oh yeah.
So the last 2 years they were 4-8 both years. That's bad.
Yeah.
It's not like we're average. It's bad.
But I don't think at the end of the year though, I wouldn't say watching them play. I wouldn't say they were a 4-8 team though. They finished looking like a 7 or 8 win team.
I don't know how that's possible. If you are 4-8,
well, but
you play like a 4-8.
Over the course of the year, they got a lot better. I think it was plainly obvious.
Yeah, they went from no wins to 4 wins. Anyway, let's compare them to a team in college football so we can bring everybody down on the level they need to be. They have 23 wins in the last 4 years. Who's that comparable to? They're comparable to Wake Forest, who has a total of 25 wins. I purposely picked it. I made sure it was a Power 5 conference team.
Right.
But again, it's not like I picked, Toledo, which actually probably has more wins. But my point is that Power 5 team, middle of the road, ho-hum, hey, we got to go play Wake Forest this weekend. The same idea when you play Nebraska nowadays. All right, first game of the season for them that I picked. So I have my pick. You'll see there under the end. It'll say Sea Cruise. I have them beating South Alabama, and
if they lose this game, I'm not even going to get into it.
Right. The program's dead. Well, losses to crap schools are recoverable, but so you see Flash Jordan there. Okay, so we both have them 1-0 at this point. Then I have them going into Colorado and losing to Colorado.
I have them tentatively beating Colorado.
Now, you can't... Okay. But your official pick is...
Yeah, no, I think they're going to beat Colorado. The only reason I teetered a little bit because I see this as a game that they could lose.
So this is a iffy game.
Yes, but since I had to make a prediction, I think they're going to beat Colorado.
So not a lock.
No, not a lock, but I'm saying a little over 50-50 chance Nebraska's going to win in my book, but it's very close.
Okay, I have them losing to Northern Illinois Huskies as well at 1-2 to start the conference, or to start the season, which is better than they were last year.
Yeah, although 6 can't do a ton worse.
But you have them winning.
They're going to win. It's Northern. I get that it's that late. Northern Illinois did win at Nebraska, didn't they? A couple years ago.
This is what I'm saying.
They have a chance to do it again, but I think this is a completely different Nebraska team this time. Different than the one who lost to Troy last year as well. I think Northern Illinois is going to... it'll be an okay game, but I think Nebraska's going to win.
So then I have them beating Illinois because Illinois, Fighting Illini, the most redundant name in all of football, is not good. Like, when I mean not good, I mean horrible. Yes. And then you have them also beating them. So we agree on 2 things so far. But you got them undefeated going into their 5th game. I have them at 2-2 going into their... I just feel like... All right, we're not going to talk about it right now, but Obviously, going into Ohio State, that's
I think they'll lose this game as well, but from an Ohio State standpoint, I can see Nebraska winning this game only because it's the kind of game that Ohio State has lost the last couple of years, but I think Ohio State is the much better team.
Purdue was a much better team last year than Nebraska ever wanted to be.
But I think Nebraska will be either at last year's Purdue level or even better this year.
Okay, fair point. Nebraska Northwestern, obviously Northwestern, the thorn in most teams' sides, unfortunately, unless you're a horrible team, then you will probably beat Northwestern. But I got them losing to Northwestern just because Northwestern is equal to or better than they were last year. They're going to be. So your pick on them is that they're going to beat Northwestern.
It's at home.
So far, 6 games into the season, the only team you have the Cornhuskers losing to is the Buckeyes.
I feel pretty good about that.
I don't feel good.
Really
I would not. I
can see them losing to Northwestern.
I would not put my name behind this prediction that you're having.
It's fine. You don't have to.
So then they go into Minnesota. My pick is that they're going to win in Minnesota.
Yeah, I agree. They're going to be 6-1, beat Minnesota.
So
Minnesota's still a couple years.
Your pick. So Minnesota is worse than Nebraska.
Yes.
What was the standings last year? Off the top of your head.
Minnesota.
Nebraska was the worst, or Illinois was the worst, right?
And then I think.
So in Minnesota. So okay. Fair enough. I mean, I have them beating Indiana. You have them beating Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I have them beating Purdue.
No, I'm having them beating Purdue because I think they're the better team. But Purdue, wouldn't be surprised if Purdue won this game. But I think it's
so we agree on
it's
this.
a potential trap game right before Wisconsin the next week. So that'll be interesting.
So they're going to go against Wisconsin here. Now, I think Wisconsin's way better than Nebraska. Like, so much better than Nebraska that it's comparable to Duke playing Alabama. Is there a chance? Yes. There's a chance that the football... You get what I'm saying. But I don't think it's going to be... You have them.
They haven't beaten Wisconsin. It'll be a good game. It'll be a really good game. But the only thing, because it's at Nebraska, maybe the Cornhuskers.
Man, they don't play well at home either. So
Nebraska?
No, they don't. So, but that's fine. It's a new year. It's whatever. Scott Frost is the savior of the Cornhuskers. Maryland gonna go in there and get a win.
I have them losing to Maryland because
again, I did not actually review all of these picks until now. Actually,
basically beat Ohio State.
They did not beat them.
They almost beat Ohio State. They were one good throw away from
So if we did a Maryland prediction, what would your, just off the top of your head, what would your overall win-loss be for Maryland this year?
Better, I don't know. They might make a bowl game.
And then
it's a trap game for Nebraska.
Basically, all the Big Ten games are trap games
after
for the big
Wisconsin,
schools.
Before Iowa, I think they're going to lose to Maryland.
Okay. Well, I have... So this is the end of the predictions because this is game 12. Mm-hmm. I have Nebraska at a season 5-7 and 4-5 in the conference, which to me sounds about right for Nebraska's second year of rebuilding. Pretty much the same. It's the same quarterback coming back, and there will be some new players. There will.
Dark horse Heisman candidate Adrian Martinez.
You have them.
They're going to beat Iowa.
It's okay because
it's
my chance.
They're going to lose to Maryland. They're going to be like,
listen, for the record, Nebraska should not be 10-2 at the end of the year. If Nebraska is 10-2 and their only loss is to Ohio State, then that means they're going to be in the Big Ten championship playing probably Michigan or Ohio State or Penn State. Nebraska in the Big Ten West. So if let me just say this: if Nebraska does win no, they have not.
They've been to the Big Ten championship before.
if Nebraska wins the Big Ten West Division and plays in the championship game, that will be one of the most shocking things in college football.
I agree, but I think there are
Well,
a lot.
props to you for going out and taking a risk. I think that Nebraska.
I normally don't make picks like this.
I think that Nebraska fans would agree with you because
Of course.
they're feeling like they won 4 games last year, so they're feeling like they're on top of the world because they had the same amount of wins that they had the year before. So in 2 years, they're 8-16, and you're now saying they're going to be 10-2. It is possible, but look, I just don't see them. Do you know who they lost? All right. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show. Thank you for watching all the way through. If you watched all the way through, if you didn't watch all the way through, you'll never hear me say this. So whatever. And we got more Big Ten teams coming up. Take a look at the other conferences because when I make my videos, as I go along, I make sure I don't go against what I say on who I previously picked in out-of-conference games in conference teams. And with that, I say we'll see you later.